Sam C, check. The Beard, check. Columbus Crew, check. Kids in bed, check. Crazy soccer evening, check. And the Crew are losing early on. Got scored on in 90 seconds. Have controlled the entire game, but can't put it away. But if anybody has updates for us out there, we'll keep it going. But welcome, you guys. If you don't mind, Dave is from Idaho. If you guys want to check in, just let us know where you're tuning in from tonight. No trick questions. Just let us know where you guys are at. And to start off, Sam goes, what are those? And I looked on the screen, and there's these like purple badges. I have River. Yeah, good call. Good call, Erica. River is here. He's hiding, so we'll get a check in. Sam goes, what are those? I have no idea. And I looked, and they are whatever it says to you guys, community leaderboard. I don't know how you get points. I'm assuming it's just commenting and liking and sharing. So, yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, I have no idea. Hey, absolutely. Thank you, Jacob, for stopping in, and hope she's doing well. Mm-hmm. So thank you, man. Yeah, no doubt. Okay. Badgers. They're the badges. And so they have like a leaderboard. And okay, all right. And yeah, Justin says it will. So, all right. So interact, and I guess it gives you points. I've never heard of this before. So, yeah. Okay. According to the internet, it's whose comments get the most interactions, possibly. Interesting.
Can people like comments on here?
Yeah. We're going to learn tonight together. You guys are going to help me understand this situation. I think it's new. Oh, I know it's new. Yeah, I just streamed yesterday and Monday. Yesterday on a different channel, Monday on my channel. And yeah, it seems like they're trying to go Twitch. Yeah. Badges. We don't need no stinking badges. You do have a new picture there, sir. I see you. No, you can't like people's comments. Interesting. I know you can like super chats, and you can like the member messages, and you can even comment based on them. I think it's based off of regular posted videos. Interesting. I don't know if that's true, just simply because Christina has number 2 right now, and Christina's super active in streams, but not as active in normal video comments. So at least for here, I don't think that is true. So interesting. New does not always mean better. That is profound. That is profound. But welcome, you guys. My name's Dan. This is my beautiful wife, Sam.
Hi.
She is the super sniffer, the first lady of the beard community. She is everything. That's all I got right there.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And
no pressure.
Yeah, give that stream a thumbs up, you guys. All right. Each comment seems to earn HP. Maybe Tabletop Beard has something to do with it. Oh, like a gaming type thing. In the chat box, click the crown with the XP, then the question mark. We ain't got, over here for information. Oh, okay. Here's the leaderboard. Thank you. A place for fans to stand out in the community. The top 3 get special badges in live chat. It resets every stream. Okay, so it's a stream by stream. You get on the experience by sending live chat messages and then super chat and super stickers. I am not trying to tell you guys to win a leaderboard by donating money. That is,
I promise he didn't click anything to start this.
No, literally. Now this is going to get turned. Reddit's going to go crazy. He's making money again. She literally was like, hey, she goes, what are those purple things on the screen? I'm like, I don't know. Never seen them before in my life. So, yeah, interesting. All right, shout out to everybody. What's up, Andrew? Good to see you, man. Good chat the other night, by the way. I believe it was Andrew I was chatting with, and he asked me a question and was like, hey, I need some like real feedback. Like, give me the real feedback. And I'm like, hey, man, just so you know, if you ask me a question, I'm going to give you a real answer. I'm not a yes guy. And he goes, I forget the year, so I apologize. But he said, he goes, I've been in special forces for 23 years. And I believe it's Green Beret. And he's like, I'm in special forces. I can handle the real. And I'm like, okay, yes, you can. Absolutely. And had a great talk. Great talk. Even on things we didn't fully agree with at first, we were able to kind of talk through and give perspective. And yeah, absolutely enjoyed it. And his daughter's absolute beast of a softball player. So super cool. So odd. I don't see it on my YouTube app iPhone.
I wonder if you need to update for your YouTube app.
YouTube was doing a lot of like buffering and changes over the last couple of weeks, and that almost always happens before a big update. So yeah. What's up, Derek? Welcome, man. Welcome. Ooh, Mike's got a big test for his job tomorrow. Let's go.
Good luck.
That's just an opportunity to show yourself. Oh, Mr. Ninja said Dan and Sam are looking like models over here.
Wow.
Mr. Ninja, did you change your name? I think I believe I know who that is. I just don't want to say it out loud. But I believe, are you from Canada, sir? If you are, then I do know who this is. If not, okay. All right, Dan, what do you think about the new U.S. Soccer Nike kits? We saw them, right?
Yep.
U.S. Nike Soccer. You didn't like them? Yeah.
I do not like the pinstripe one. I think it looks like a clown.
I think Bucky's with you on that one.
Ugh.
Yeah, Bucky, she's with you on the taste. I'll have to find him another time. Yeah, but I do remember what you're talking about there, and we were not blown away. Yeah, we were not blown away. Unfortunately. Our pool. We'll probably talk about that.
Yeah.
We'll get some convo going on here. Hey, absolutely, Matthew. We had some really good discussions about it if you ever feel like going back and watching the replay, but totally understand. Vardy. Okay, I thought so. I was like, that's a new name, but you are who I thought you were. Mr. Canadian. I see you. You said, that's me, bro. Hey. I should get some community points for remembering that.
Oh, my God.
Hey, that's not easy to manage. Understand everybody. Weston McKinney's
go.
face.
Rossi.
He does not. Go. He doesn't look excited.
Let's go.
Oh, it counted?
Yeah.
Crew goal? All right.
You got the volume off. I can't hear anything.
Yeah, but I don't want it picking up. We can go. We'll try it there. We'll try it. Is Dynamite in here? I need you to update for sure.
Right.
Dan, I know you've talked about nutrition and beard health. Been noticing carnivores like beard steroids.
Wow.
Dude, the more we talk to people, the more we read about stuff. Carnivore just makes sense for some people.
I honestly don't know if I've ever heard a bad thing about carnivore.
From people that have actually done it.
Right.
I've heard it from vegans, but no, just kidding. But from people that have actually done it, we've only heard like the most amazing changes. Yeah. To their body shape and weight, to their energy, to their beard, to so many things. It just seems so, for you at least, would be so difficult.
So I want to do it. In my head, I want to do it. But then, like, I see the meat and it's like, ugh, I can't. I don't like meat in the first place.
Yeah, I could. Is Detroit building a professional soccer pitch? Kind of. So the Detroit City Football Club is, but it's for the USL League, which is like a second-tier league in America. So kind of. Will it really do anything? No. It's, kind of a bummer. We need an MLS team.
Yes.
I want to give my wife a huge shout. Oh, look at River Boy.
Oh,
Erica, there you go. Look at that. I want to give my wife a huge shout out and share my excitement for her accomplishment. She passed the CPA exam. Let's go.
Oh my gosh.
Cornell.
Good job.
That's my system. Do you know that? Awesome, dude. That's what got me through college was Cornell notes. And I taught those to my students for years. Blue Water said, I've been doing carnivore for 17 months now. Just turned 49 and feel like I'm 25 again.
Wow.
Whoa.
All right.
Greg says my buddy's lost over 200 on the carnivore diet.
When we talk carnivore, are we talking full meat, only meat, or are you just prioritizing meat?
So true.
Are you eating meat, but then also like, I'll eat a potato, I'll eat some fruit.
So true carnivore can sprinkle in some fruit. that is part of it and oftentimes encouraged as far as like the digestion. And the rest of it, spot on. Beef, butter, eggs, and meat and then butter and eggs. Yes. Yep. And so meat, butter, and eggs are what I've heard from most people, and then a lot of people will sprinkle in fruits. And Timothy's buddy, he went for 3 months and combined with intermittent fasting, dropped 20 pounds in 3 months. And he's super fit and jacked. So that's not like there wasn't a lot of 20 pounds to lose. All right. Greg's buddy only eats meat. Derek, who just commented on it for beard steroids, meat, eggs, milk, occasional berries, lots of butter. That's what I've heard is the best approach and the best.
But like, okay, if you eat a hamburger, can you have ketchup or no? Or you just got to put butter on it?
No, you can have seasoning.
Okay.
Yeah, no. All right, Lewis did meat, grass-fed butter, dairy, and eggs. And then for fruit, only berries since they're low. Yeah, this is what I have heard from my understanding for those that it's worked for. So, okay. 100% beef, bacon, butter, and eggs. I occasionally taste a bite of my wife's food if she makes something new. Technically, carnivore is anything that is a product or byproduct of an animal. Okay, good. That's good perspective.
Interesting.
Very interesting. Butter is the trans fat like marketing of the 90s that made butter a bad thing, that made fat a bad thing. They should be hired.
That created margarine.
Right. That made cholesterol be a bad thing, like the thing that your brain is made up that everybody needs. Whoever the PR team was against butter and cholesterol needs to be hired by every ad agency in the world because they had made something that's so good and needed to be like when you think of like Southern fried cooking and stuff, the first thing you think of is butter. Mm-hmm. It's like, no, it's the fried part that's the unhealthy part. So it's just, yeah. I was more high protein, high fat avocados.
Okay.
High protein, high fat, yeah. No bread, no
love
carbs,
avocados.
no vegetables. And that's in the no vegetables is actually like a big part of it. And that's like a key thing. Oh, Sam with the golden question about burger toppings. Hot dogs better count. We both had hot dogs today. So good.
Don't tell people I eat hot dogs.
It's about avoiding sugar too. Yeah. Yep.
Sugar.
Yep. What is the only thing we eat that was never alive? I feel like this is a margarine, plastic. No, just kidding. Been on Carnivore a few times, currently on it. Lose about 1 pound a day.
Gah.
Wow. Eggs are one of the best sources of biotin. Beef liver, I think, is the only thing that's better.
Ugh.
So, yep. Carnivore, seafood, that I consider that meat. Yeah, I consider that meat. All right. This is a Beard Octane hat. One of my favorite hats that I have. So, yeah. I've been eating that way since I was born. Nice. 2 years, lost 80 pounds off all meds. We keep hearing that too.
Yeah, I know. The only medication I'm on right now is thyroid medication, which is down from the 5 different medications I was on a couple months ago, but I would love to be off it. Love it.
Was type 2, high blood pressure, and on no meds now, and has the blood pressure of a 25-year-old because of the carnivore diet.
Does it take some getting used to? Is it like push through a week and then like I'm going to love meat, or is it just going to be like me gagging every day? I don't know.
Leo says the big fat surprise, the political history of American nutrition. Ooh, I don't think I can handle that. That would mess with my mind too much.
It's like cringy.
Because we see the damage that it's done to our generation specifically. So, okay. Interesting. Oats, what a lie. Yeah, right. I think they do use salt, Sean. Yeah. Yep. And I do lots of salt. Yep. Water, electrolytes, real salt. Exactly. Yep. And that's another thing. Like, we need salt. Like, people are like, drink a ton of water. It's like, yeah, right. As long as you have the electrolytes and the salt, you need sodium. Now, MSG, very different than salt. So, yeah. All right. Eggs are one of the most nutrient complete foods out there. Violet will eat 3 in, I don't know, 30 seconds.
Yeah,
She
loves eggs.
Yeah, absolute beast. Okay, you're right about butter, but the carnivore diet villainizes leafy green vegetables. Correct. And I think we should be deeply skeptical of long-term benefits that says you can't eat kale. So I actually have looked into that part of it too. It's interesting. I think the biggest thing with food and diet is everybody's different, and that's not like a cop-out. That's not just saying this or that. We all have different ancestors that grew up in different ways. If your ancestors lived on the coast and lived off of seafood,
Oh, did we score? No, they scored.
oh no.
Shoot.
You're probably genetically more inclined to do better with seafood. If you were at a Spartan upbringing of the Greece in like inland farmland, you probably need that more. So I think there's so many variables, and I don't think that we can say anything as kind of a whole when it comes to food and diet, and so many personal variables. But for me, I don't eat many vegetables. Like,
I'm so curious.
At
When
all.
you go get your yearly check, I
Yeah.
want to write down some blood work for you to get
Yeah.
when you're getting your other blood work, just to check your levels,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm so curious with you. Like when we say he doesn't eat he does not eat vegetables.
And all of my measurements.
Corn is not a vegetable.
All of my measurements of and I know there's more, I get it, but all my measurements of everything health-wise, I'm good. My doctor, for the first time ever this year on my physical, wrote nothing to work on. Not lose weight, not eat better, not anything like that. Nothing to work on. I'll see you in a year. My weight was better. My blood pressure was better. My blood, everything was better. And so I had zero things on there that were a concern. And so and that's with blood work too. That's not just me being like, I feel good, And so, okay. Derek says, Sam, it's like any habit, takes time and focus. My wife struggled too. We love Element. We have had Element before for sure too. The first couple of weeks go through what they call the carnivore flu.
See, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Also, how much does diet affect the beard? Massively.
100%.
Like the biggest thing that you could ever affect. Stress is the biggest impact on a beard. Diet, exercise, and hydration are all next outside of your genetics. So yeah. Can you live off of a barbecue? For a certain amount of time, but barbecue is not exactly healthy. The sauce and everything. Did we just tie it up? This game's getting crazy. This game's getting crazy, guys. Wow.
Was that Amundsen?
How common is
him.
iodine deficiency? I have no idea.
I think
Salt
it's
is
seen a lot
essential.
in thyroid problems.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Oh yeah, and I think it's a common denominator in all-cause mortality too. Interesting. Salt is essential, but like sea salt, pink Himalayan salt. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. A lot of chemicals in sprayed veggies, and not even just in
True
sprayed
dat.
veggies, just in the soil, yeah, no doubt. All right. Kale is grass anywhere. Anyway,
Gross.
therefore, gross. I thought you said grass. No, it is gross. I agree. Don't eat gross things. Amber says, 100%, Dan, we're all different. You have to find what works for you. Yeah, and I want to stress, that's not a cop-out. That's not saying find what you like and what. We all have a different genetic path that got here. And if you think about the origins of it, it just makes sense. Some people should be in the sun more than others. That's an actual fact. And it has to do with your ancestors and where they're from. My parents had a book, Meat 3 Times a Day, published during World War II, about ways to get around rationing by eating organ meats.
Interesting.
Just think about how nutrient dense
Yeah.
the organ meats are.
I wish organ meats were more, I don't want to say more common, but more like
Accessible.
less gross.
Harsh. Yeah, right. And we've seen stuff like that with gluten-free foods.
Yeah.
Where 15 years ago, it wasn't as accessible. And so it just wasn't as enjoyable, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
Now, celiac, like whatever.
Right.
It's
You can
normal
find
life.
everything.
Mike takes 100 mgs of This is what
Levothyroxine.
you used to take, right? Or are you
Yeah.
still on it?
Nope, I'm not on that one
Okay.
anymore.
All right. Okay. Kale is a scam. I say we boycott kale. Yep. Is carnivore similar to the old Adkins? No. Atkins
I
was
think Atkins was no carb,
Yeah.
low fat,
low fat was
No.
key.
no cholesterol.
Right. Atkins
It literally is killing that generation.
Atkins, I think, is checking out as not good. And my mom was on that forever. So here's like a big, and we'll move on after this diet talk, but that is beard talk. Keto and carnivore. Keto is not, and I've done a ton of research on that one. Keto for most people is not a long-term option. Carnivore for most people can be a long-term option. Going into ketosis is very valuable and can be very good for your body, but it's not something that's intended to be a sustainable thing down the line. And so, at least from my research, because I was curious on that too, because there's some similarities between keto and carnivore. So interesting. Blue Water says, for me, my indigestion's gone, vertigo is gone, lightheadedness, aches and pain, and my anxiety, depression. Wow.
That's great.
How many times have we heard about anxiety and depression going away from carnivore?
Well, you got to think that if you're eating like grass-fed beef, you're getting so many like minerals and vitamins that people just aren't getting now. Like I take like, I don't know, 15 supplements a day, but if I ate that meat, it probably would equal all of those things.
And better absorbed into your body,
exactly.
more direct. It's always better from the diet. Derek says, I feel like I hijacked the convo. No, that's what we do. Welcome, man. Thank you for that. Are you missing Man City? We can take a little breather.
I'm missing KDB.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
All right, let me hit this, guys. And we do have lots of beard advice tonight. We're not going to do our game because we have a couple more entries that I think will take a little bit of time. But my typical day, I wake up and fast until around 11 o'clock. Around 11 o'clock, Sam and I get a turmeric rice bowl. I have rice, turmeric rice, white meat chicken, cayenne pepper, almonds, and a little bit of shredded cheese.
It's Pete away.
That's it. Pete away. That's it. And then we'll normally have a dinner. And for dinner, I'll have some kind of meat. A steak and rice, a steak and potatoes, chicken and potatoes.
Hot dog.
A hot dog. Just a hot dog.
3 hot dogs.
4 hot dogs. Like, if it's an option of a side or more meat, I always take more meat. And then I will have some kind of snack food around 11 o'clock at night. And that's pretty much my everyday. Once in a while, a protein bar in the morning, but it's pretty much lunch, dinner, and then snack at night.
Dan is a minimal day eater, so he can party at night. His words, not mine.
I used to eat a lot of candy and junk during the day. Now I don't eat really any during the day, but it's less now than what I used to be, right? I'm purchasing way less candy and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Way
By
less.
far.
Way less. But I sacrifice the daytime to enjoy it at night. But Dan, your body digest. Get out of here. You gotta enjoy it.
That's why
too.
your tummy's so rumbly.
Could be. My triglycerides dropped 400 from 400 to 98.
Wow.
Broccoli, Brussels sprouts are all villain. I don't know why we're making things villain. They're just not part of the carnivore diet. Yeah, vegetables, not part of the carnivore diet. Okay. All right. Let's see what else we have. I follow the Mediterranean diet due to my genetic disease. Yeah, and for sure.
That's my absolute dream.
Yeah.
Like diet, food, lifestyle. I just it's too exotic right now for me.
Yep. Ooh,
I don't like
meats.
seafood either.
Yeah, I could do smoked meats for sure. You like some seafood.
Like, I like crab cakes. Does that constitute as seafood? I feel like no. I feel like that's fake.
Yep. Very true. Carnivore is not for everyone. Yeah, I agree. Yep, I agree. All right. The Primal Queens ads lately? I have not.
Oh my gosh, they're all over the place. All over the place.
No, I haven't. Keto flu isn't always present in everyone, but for me, after 2-3 weeks, yeah, the keto flu I've heard way more common than the carnivore flu. So interesting. Makes you wonder why now gluten intolerance and celiac is so high.
It's because of glyphosate.
Yeah,
Because it's on everything.
So this one's actually super simple, Christina. Yeah, glyphosate, but also how our wheat is not actually wheat anymore. In America, we don't have ancient grains. We don't have originally what is wheat. We have genetically modified wheat, and our body sees it as a foreign invader because it's like, this isn't food. What is this like fake thing that you have? And so, yeah, I mean, this stuff is what Sam and I talk about every single day, and it absolutely kills us. Yep, absolutely kills us. And so, yeah, yeah, your body does need literally. Your brain needs cholesterol to live.
Your hormones, the building block of hormones, are cholesterol. And they were telling like a big group of women to stop eating cholesterol. And then we were all wondering why our moms went absolutely nuts.
And then society's so interesting because like in the 90s, we talked about it, like when Sam and I were growing up, all the magazines, right, at the checkout of the grocery store. Everybody knows what we're talking about. It's like the magazines that has like a little bit of a curvy or thick girl that would have like an X through it with a bikini. It'd be like a skinny, like anorexic model. They're like, thumbs up. But I love how society's a pendulum. And it's like every guy my age and my generation, we're like, no, you can keep the super skinnies. We like thick. We like curves. And it's like, I think it's literally like a counterculture to society. But think about how those magazines and those images imprinted on young girls like you, how much that harmed a full generation.
Yeah, definitely.
It's crazy. Thank goodness for the internet and being able to find real information. Yeah, just unbelievable. Unbelievable how crazy that is. What's up, Joshua? Welcome. Okay. We'll move on from there, but we'll have to discuss more of this. So yeah, never heard someone call Mediterranean What do you Mediterranean's? What are you talking? That's super exact. Have you seen the Mediterranean? That's like as exotic gets.
The Mediterranean diet is what he's talking about.
Yeah, that's exotic, 100%. You go in there.
Olives are exotic to me. I can't do it.
Ew.
But
I love crab legs and scallops when they're cooked right. The last scallops I had probably like 10 years ago weren't cooked right, so I've been cursed ever since.
I don't know. Seafood just doesn't sound good to me anymore.
Yeah. Yep. So we've never tried ancient grains, but Rambo, the idea is that we should be able to. People with celiac say they go to Italy and they get the ancient grains there and there's no impact.
I think I'm too nervous to do that though, because it's like, okay, we go over there and try it, and then like I would probably be fine, but like Dan might end up in the hospital. Like, is that worth it on a vacation?
But everyone says it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's terrifying.
And Leo, you're right. He goes, I don't understand how twiggy, like how and when I say that, I think Sam sometimes doesn't believe me. I find, and this is just my perspective, I find nothing attractive about like a stick straight, skinny person, right? Like, just like, that's just not attractive. And it's like, how did they possibly convince people that that's attractive?
Yeah, what? Like, Marilyn Monroe wasn't stick skinny.
No.
How did it go from that being like the beauty icon
symbol.
and then like to whatever
Actresses,
the 90s were?
Yeah.
How did that change? Who changed that?
And it's weird when you really think about it. It's like, what does that resemble? Like a pre-puberty young woman? And it's like, that's more like, what? Like, I don't get that. And it's just, and it's every guy my age, and it's like, I feel like women think we say this to like make them feel better. It's like, no, this is just what we like. And so I'm just right there with you. Yeah. It's so insane. Andrew says, my cholesterol was high. Cardiologist said, let's do some scans. Arteries were clean as a whistle. He hates, what is that? Statins. Because ever since they were introduced, what are statins? I don't know what that is.
High cholesterol medication.
Oh, and see, years ago, he was like, "You're not in the bad range, but we're gonna want to keep an eye on this."
Oh my
and
gosh,
see."
I remember.
Do you remember that? It was like
Yeah.
years ago, and I'm like, "What do you know?"
Because he said the same thing to me, but my cholesterol was high because of some hormone issues I was going through. Like, it wasn't actually
Right.
high; it was just showing high.
And he was like, "You're not on any medication. I'd hate to start you at like 30 years old on high cholesterol meds." It's like,
Nope.
yeah,
nope,
I'm not.
Nope.
Like, I'm not.
Right.
And so, yeah. So it's interesting. It's interesting. I do Blue Bed Moon. I have random streams with guests. Our Monday and Wednesdays are pretty sacred to us, though, so we don't have guests on these ones. But yeah, this live stream is much more chill than the live streams I usually go to. Welcome to the beard community, my man. This is what we just go with it. Like this is just us. Have you ever tried corn flour?
No.
Never heard of it, Bucky?
Nope.
No. What's up, Kevin? Good to see you, man.
Brr.
Give me the thick with 2 C's, right? Thank you. I do believe you can, Tony. You can order them dry. Joe Rogan
That
does.
would be a good idea.
Yeah, Joe Rogan orders
Still
them dry.
would be terrified. Though.
Yeah. And even people without celiacs, they're like, hey, you know when you eat a big pasta dinner and you feel bloated and tired, they're like, when you do ancient grains, you don't feel that. I'm like, okay, all right. Curves are the best. No, it's actually true. Yeah. I make sourdough with ancient grains. Sourdough is its whole own community.
I want to be like a sourdough queen.
That's like a thing.
I don't have the patience for making bread.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Interesting. All right. I love my wife of 36 years, 3 kids, and some great mama curves. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, no doubt. Even the 1920s flappers had shape. Yes, they did. The Roaring 20s, one of my favorite eras to teach about. So, okay, censorship, but still shapely. Yeah. Yep, absolutely. And right, how is stick skinny healthy? We talk about that.
Yeah.
As you age, you need protection on your body. Now, not just straight fat, of course. Everyone's saying it's so good. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right.
What is it? Is this like a flour we can buy at the store? Do you use it to make bread? Cookies?
Yeah, look at Phoenix. His cholesterol is at 750. He started eating healthier, not doing Burger King, working out. He would literally eat a pound of bacon and 12 eggs a day, and it dropped to 150. And again,
right?
How vilified
the epitome of cholesterol.
How vilified did bacon become in society? Like you like had to explain like, oh, bacon. Like if Jax is like, I want bacon, we're like, all of it now, eat it all. So yeah, it's very, very frustrating. Okay, so einkorn is an ancient grain, a little more expensive, but you can find it here in the U.S. Okay.
It's okay. But is it gluten-free?
Right. Can people with celiacs have
it?
Good question. I'm not. I need to get back on the liver pills. I loved those. I actually felt an energy boost from them. So, yeah, I need to get back on those. Okay. I did watch the documentary on the Liver King, yes. His supplements are still good. Oh, full-time, 2-2 draw. All right.
Rossi yelling at him.
He always is. Better than a loss. I'll take it. A little frustrating right now. Yeah, it's a grain flour. You can find at a grocery store, Red Mill.
Okay. Love that brand.
Okay. All right. Got it. All right, guys. Let's check in here. If you don't mind, on your way in, I know some of you forgot because we just got wrapped up in a conversation. Could you see if you hit the thumbs up on the stream? And if you want to share it out with some friends, we haven't even talked about beards yet. Anybody and everybody is welcome. Yeah, I've tried the Chuck Essentials. Those are good. Yep, good quality stuff. Yep, no doubt. All right, we have a friend that's a sourdough queen, and it's the best. She uses inborn and her kids with moderate celiac eat it. Interesting. Okay. All right. We got some thinking to do. I live off meat, eggs, potatoes. Hey, me too. While getting ready for powerlifting competitions. Dude, throwing a little bit of some chocolate-covered peanuts, and we got business.
Oh, my God.
I had four jerky sticks on the way home. So good. My Dearborn ones, the ones I love, got 'em at the gas station.
Stink.
They do smell bad,
Ugh.
but that's when you know they're real. So that's the good thing. All right, guys, let's go ahead and check out what we have going on. Okay. Einkorn as Einkorn. Okay.
You said it right.
Yeah, there you go. Yay me. All right. Our sponsor tonight, you guys, is, oh yeah, beef jerky is the best when you're driving. The best. The best, Sarah. I rock with you. Beard Octane. DanC10 is your affiliate discount over there. I'm going to drop a link in the chat for you guys in case you're looking at exploring this company tonight. And a couple of things going on with Octane. One is the scent of victory is 10% off for the next couple of days. So you can use DanC10 for 10 and then an additional 10% off already on Victory. It is a really nice cologne scent. Ryder, the slightly shorter version of me over there, he is a big fan of Victory. I believe it's his favorite. And then the big news, make sure you guys stay tuned on all social media for clips and pictures and everything. I will be with Beard Octane, and I will be teaching a class at the Orlando Premier Expo on Sunday and Monday, and it's going to be me and Ryder teaching the class. He's going to be actually doing a live trim while I'm talking and teaching, and it's going to be perfect. Yep, perfect. Laces out, Dan. Yes, sir. And I got Positive Charge deodorant and soap.
Ooh.
The soap. Do you remember the soap? It's gone now, but do you remember the smell of that soap?
So good. It's gone already?
Oh, yeah.
Jeez.
Yes. Now, you used something on your hair the other day, or is it skin?
Both.
Both? What did you use?
I used the oil.
Mm-hmm. Positive Charge.
But then I forgot about it. And I didn't smell it. So.
I did.
You smelled it on me?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
After? Like.
No.
Just in the moment?
Yeah, when you applied it. Yeah. Sam, Aubrey is saying, I really want to try Positive Charge. What is your just open, honest, very, very clear feedback about this scent?
Positive Charge will change your life.
Dang.
You need it. Get it.
Mm-hmm.
It's wonderful.
Somebody put that in a quote and send it to Joe at Beard Octane. Positive Charge will change your life. You need to get it. End quote, Sam C. Right now, guys, send that to Beard Octane, please. So then they're like, oh, wow, we love this. Love from Australia. Let's go. Also, code DanC10 works on Beard Octane Australia if you guys are looking to try something out there. And Luke says, Victory is my favorite Beard Octane scent. Yeah, it's a good one. It's not my favorite or near my favorite, but a lot of people love it. For sure. Mating Ritual, nice. Nice, that's the newest scent. Need to try Positive Charge. I got the Positive Charge soap just because of Sam. Ladies love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Oh, dang, got plans with the kids on Monday. Was going to try and make it. Oh, man, Eric, come on. Rambo's wife loves it. Nice. Strong statement. Yeah. I was surprised to learn that Cold Start is a naval strategy in India. I did not know that. I know it's a car term when you are obviously starting your car when it's cold. All right. Definitely ordering Positive Charge tonight. Yeah, guys. And again, DanC10 works. Positive Charge is amazing from Amber. Look at all the ladies speaking up.
It's so good.
Mike says Positive Charge is an amazing profile. One of the longest lasting EOs. So, Mike, it is not an EO profile. I know it's my collab. I know I love EOs, but there are some fragrances. There are EOs in it. But there are fragrances too. I don't want to lead anybody astray and try to make you think something that's not true. So it's not an EO blend. Would you recommend the liquid or bar wash from Beard Octane? Dude, I'm going to do a poll because there's no way to answer that. I love both. Okay. If you could only keep one for the rest of your life, would you rather keep LCW, which is the liquid wash, or the solid wash bar? I'm going to lose this debate of preference, but I would keep, and it both is the correct answer, but I would keep the solid beard wash bar. I love it for travel. I love it on my head hair and my beard. I know LCW is the OG. It's the most used beard wash in beard industry history, but I just love that wash bar. Yeah, I love that. Top 5 Beard Octane Dense Scents. Cold Start, Positive Charge, Envy, Liquid Gold, and we'll go Victory. We'll go Victory in that one. Yeah, yep. She can put that in a quote, leave it feedback on product at the site. Yeah, exactly. Christina, another lady, recommends Positive Charge. There you go. Yep. Yeah, Beard Octane just doesn't really miss on their scents. They're pretty high level. Is it true you're doing a giveaway? That is true, Kevin. That is true, sir. Yep. Yep, no doubt. Oh, I've been duped. Not by me. No claims here. You know I keep it real. Justice at Positive Charge is great. Definitely become a classic scent. Yeah. Yep. Cold Start soap the rest of my life. I just put a new one in the shower today, Moose. Today. All right. Do you use the solid bar as a regular? No. So the solid wash bar is a beard wash. I use it on my head hair as well, but it's a beard wash. So yeah. Yep. This is America, Dan. I'll keep touche, sir. Touche. So you don't use shampoo, just the bar for your hair. I do every other day. So today was Dr. Nick's head hair shampoo. Tomorrow will be a solid beard wash bar. Yep. Stripping wash, I use Dead Man's. That's the only stripping wash other than bar soap that I use right now. Yeah. Is Positive Charge better than Cold Start?
Yes.
Totally different. So Cold Start is straight mint, straight up essential oils. Positive Charge is citrus, natural, cologne-like. Totally different. What do you do? What do you store your travel bar in when you're traveling? I get it totally dry. I wrap it in a paper towel, and I put it in a baggie. One more time. Paper towel in a baggie, sealed, and go. I will be doing that for this weekend.
Also, don't you just take as much as you need? So then you're not wasting it
If
or
it's
trying to put like
yeah.
a wet soap bag in a baggie.
So if it's a soap, not so much the solid beard wash bars I don't like to cut, but if it's soap, I will cut the amount that I need, exactly. Then I just don't have to worry about bringing it home.
Yeah.
Yep, she's right. Yep, no doubt. Good one. Okay. Positive Charge and Cold Start are like apples and oranges. I like them both for different reasons. Thank you. Yes.
I just still like Positive Charge more.
How long does the wash bar last? Forever. I'm not sure if we've ever had a timeline. How close is Positive Charge to Dr. Nick's 7? Two different worlds. Dr. Nick's number 7 is just essential oil citrus, and Positive Charge has
It's
layers to it.
A 0% similarity.
Yeah. Yep. Not similar at all there. So what I'm getting from the chat is I need Positive Charge. Sam, I mean,
Yes.
she doesn't love a lot of things. I mean it. And she loves Positive Charge.
That's true.
Benjamin, I've starred your question, and we will put it, I will put that at the question segment. I do cut the soap when, he's in his chair. I do cut the soap when it is something that I want to take on a trip with me. Look at that cutie. What up, River Boy? So, yeah. Yeah, Cold Start soap is the greatest soap I've ever used, and it's been that way for a while now. Yeah. And yes, Derek's right. The bar lasts forever as long as you can keep it dry. Yep. So I use a metal wire rack that allows the air underneath it. Low levels of surface tension. She loves you.
Who?
See her yawning
Who?
like that? You.
Me?
I said you don't love a lot of things.
Oh,
And
true.
so, yeah. All right. Eric, good company. Affiliate of mine. Good. Yep. What up, Pud? Welcome. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Sam has a positive outlook on that PC. That's true. That's true. All right. Let's pop back here. And again, guys, at the end of the show, we will be doing, cordless straightener. Please, I'm loving this straightener more and more and more, too. Check out their cordless straightener if you guys are looking for a heated brush. With the deal today, as always, 10% off. You save even more. Very affordable for the quality. And at the end of the show, speaking of Positive Charge, we're going to give away for free a bundle of Positive Charge deodorant, wash bar, and bar soap.
Do you remember your stomach this morning?
Oh, yeah.
It was like evil laughing.
My stomach was like, huh.
No, his stomach went, ha, 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 ha.
It
Like
really
a
did.
super evil, wicked, like, gremlin was in there or something.
Yep.
I know, it's probably not as funny as it was in the moment.
But it sounded so like voice-like. Jim Bob, I've starred your question. We will hit that at the question segment. Yep, the question segment. Hey, Eric, thank you, man. Florida man just donated 5 memberships and blessed us with his gator on a boat boat ramp.
Is that what
picture.
that is?
Yeah.
Can't see that far.
Yeah, she's blind. So yeah, for sure. All right, too much gray in the chat. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. We are firmly in the down season of beard seasons, and so that most YouTube numbers go down, but I'm used to it. We plan for this. We understand it. The memberships go down, the views go down, the ads go down, the super chats go down. It's just kind of the flow of the year, and so thank you so much for that, man. That's awesome. All right, so yeah, guys, and if you are curious, you're like, what is this positive charge? Grapefruit, peach, pomelos, sparkling seltzer. I call it a citrus cologne is what I'm at with that one. And yeah, it's just straight up wonderful. All right, you ready to get into the show, my love? Let's do it. All right, guys, and this is where we help out with always a positive approach. We want people to feel better leaving this show than when they sent in. Yep. Anyone else sipping on bone broth? I am not, but I heard that that's amazing for you. All right, let's get into this one. You guys, I feel like there's so many things I want to talk about, but there's just so little time. Frank E, not Frankie. Frank E. I'm sending in an update. This is a combo of just heat and wax and heat on beard portion. Just wondering if you or the community think I should trim the mustache, but still have it full. I cannot seem to do anything with the ends of the stash. It looked better when I first did it, but once I got to work and started the day, it didn't stay where I put it. Okay, so this one is about the mustache. So bar soap is for washing the body and wash bars for the beard. That is correct. You can use a bar soap on the beard, but just no more than once a week. Benjamin, thank you, man. We're grateful for you, dude. So yeah, okay. Blue Water, I have starred your question. We will hit that one at the end. How do we set our YouTube to allow? If you see the green box at the top where it has the membership gift from Florida Man, click it, and if it prompts you to allow gifts, you're good. And click yes, obviously. And then if it doesn't, you should be all set already. BABC is good, Eric. Good option. All right, here is Frank. What's up, Scott? Awesome.
Frank.
Okay. So I believe this is kind of how he says the day starts, and then this is how the day ends.
Okay.
So should he trim the mustache and still have it full? He can't seem to do anything with the ends. What are your thoughts?
I mean, if it's bugging you, you can, because you're using heat.
Yep.
And you're using wax, and it's still not. Yes.
Yeah, I would. I was rocking a big power stash for a while. Essentially,
Power stash.
Yeah. Sam had a cold for like 3 months, and that's not an exaggeration. She was coughing and sneezing.
It was that flu, you guys.
Yeah. So she had that for a long time, and I think I have a before and after picture somewhere on here. I might not, but essentially, I let it grow because we weren't kissing much during that time because not me. I don't care about being sick and stuff. She does during those sick times. And so I trimmed my mustache once she got out of that. And it was as big as my mustache had been.
It wasn't that long ago.
No? Okay. So I don't think I have a picture of it. I must have done a story. But I have a video. Look up like Dancy Bearded Mustache Trim. And I really liked how it looked afterwards. I was worried that I was going to be like a gut shot. Like I was just going to be like, oh man. And I think that my style got better once I trimmed the mustache. That I had, and guys, notice in his write-up as well, he said, I can't seem to do anything with the stash. And it looked better when I first did it, but once I got to work. So that's all because of length, Frank. When a mustache gets to a certain length, it's harder and harder to control. And I'm only giving you advice from my recent personal experience where I went from a stash just like yours. I trimmed it And I did really enjoy the post. Now, the chat, everybody is liking the stash. Let's do a poll. All right. Should he trim his mustache? Yes or no? Drop an answer out here. It seems like the chat would go with no, do not trim the mustache. But I won't forget that moment when I got done with mine and I was ready to be disappointed in having like a baby mustache, but then was like, oh, this shape works really well and looks really nice. And so there's no wrong answer here, but I do see an upside to trimming the stash. I would just look up my videos, look up like Dancy Bearded mustache trim, and then see what that's like.
It looks so good when you do it.
Yeah.
Maybe the wax just isn't like strong enough. Have you tried different companies for different wax?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, if you use enough wax, you'll get your stash to stay in place, but it's going to look more waxed.
Waxy?
It's going to look more waxy. So, okay, it's pretty close. This is a tough one.
I'm not a big mustache kind of girl, so
Right.
I'm always down for a mustache trim.
For sure. So, yeah, you can't go any way wrong. Death Grip is great for mustache wax. You're not wrong. Copper Johns has a good one, and Johnny Ray's has a good one as well. And so, yeah. Yeah, Nate did the mustache trim video. Awesome. Yeah, awesome. And here's a mustache expert here. He said, make sure you're not putting in any oil before wax or it'll break down the wax. Exactly. You actually use oil to take the wax off, which is so interesting. So, yep, Brian used a little wax. We're actually going to check in with our mustache correspondent on today's show. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. Okay. Let us know what you do, Frank. You can't go wrong. When it's that split and people are happy with both answers, those are good options to have.
Doesn't he look like Randy?
He does.
I always think that.
You look like our friend Randy. He really does. That's so cool.
Could be related.
Yeah, sometimes Randy and Ashley come in the chat too. They're just busy humans.
Yeah.
All right, Brian C., there he is. I started my beard journey back in 2018, not long after I discovered this awesome channel. That's when the channel started. It wasn't until 2022 that I finally got my beard routine locked in. It took a bit of humility and a product switch. Soybean oil was wrecking havoc in bringing back my waves. Oh, that's crazy. I've had people attack me when I say don't use soybean oil. But I eventually got things dialed. And at its peak, my beard was hovering around 12 to 14 inches. For reference, that's about exactly where I hover. In April 23, I submitted to Beard Advice Live because I felt like I needed a change. You confirmed what I was already thinking, and I trimmed it down to 8 inches. What I now feel is my best beard length. That fall, I took a bold but calculated risk and rocked a solo mustache for November, aka Movember. The plan was to reset and then grow the beard short and sharp for a year to build up trimming confidence. Fast forward to now, it's been back in growth mode for a few months, and I plan to hold off trimming until the end of June. But here's the thing. I really need a haircut. I saw a hair recommendation segment on the channel last week, and my wife nudged me, see, you need to send something in. Dude, shout out to your wife. That's a real one. So here I am. I've attached photos from the sides, back, and front, featuring the best beard accessory, a smile. Aww. I'd love your thoughts on what direction to take with my hair to complement the beard. Woo-wee! All right, Sam's good at this. So
oh gosh.
Get yourself ready. Yes, get yourself ready. So
Brian, you're such a good writer.
He is very So this symbol right here is the number one indicator of someone using AI. That's true. Look it up, you guys. And it's an absolutely beautiful grammatical use and tool, but most people don't write like that anymore. And it's like if you see someone write like this, you're like, oh, they know what they're doing.
I don't know if I've ever used one of those.
Yeah.
What do you call it? Is that a dash?
No.
What do you call that thing?
What's the name of it, guys? I just blanked on it. What's the name? It's not a dash. There is an actual name. And I'm not exaggerating. I got a little help. Did you AI it, Brian? If you did, that would be hilarious because it is the number one way to tell if it is
Is it
AI.
a hyphen?
Is it a hyphen? Okay. I thought it was something else, but hyphen might be right. The line that AI uses. All right, let's see what this is called. AI
You're
is going to
using
tell
AI
me.
to ask.
Yeah. So let me see where this is at.
No.
No. All right. Uniquely human. I don't know. That's all right. AI failed me there. 2 hyphens. Okay. All right. My version was close, but AI helped it. Oh my gosh. Did I not call that?
That's funny.
Okay. So if you guys, here you go. Come here. If you want to see if people are actually using AI, just check out that right there. That's hilarious. I was like, people don't really use this anymore. So funny. An M dash. That's what it is called on there. And I don't know what EM dash means, but that is what they call it. An M dash. Yes. And somebody said it earlier. I apologize.
I thought somebody was just saying dash.
Yeah. Yeah. To be honest, that's what I thought at first too. And then when Leo said it, it struck.
Oh gosh.
That is what they call it. Yep, absolutely. And it is. It's in place of a comma for when you're interrupting your own idea. Exactly. Yep. It's about the right prompts. Oh, 100%. AI is only as good as the person that's prompting it. Yep, no doubt. No doubt. But it is. It's the number one way to tell if a high school student's using AI because they just don't use it. Yep. So, wow, that's hilarious. Okay. Here is Brian. Here's Brian.
Hair.
I know. Literally no one used that before AI. I know. Yep. It's a typographic convention. Typewriters used 2 dashes. Oh, so it's got, okay. Thank you, Leo. Learn something new every day. I know. I'm afraid to use it now. You can't. AI has claimed it. It's just like things like you can't use anymore, right? Like we can go over stuff, but certain groups have claimed things that you just can't use, right? Like, for example, I don't recommend, if you might love pineapples, like it might be your favorite fruit in the world, I don't recommend an upside down pineapple decal on your vehicle. Or do it.
Or a normal pineapple.
Yeah. That's even a gray
still
area.
A part of that.
Yeah. Like pineapples are fantastic. I absolutely love pineapple. It's probably my favorite fruit. But they're gone. They're taken. You can't use them anymore. These M dashes, I'm sorry, Amber, they're gone. You may not use them. Can't do it. Cannot do it. And so, yeah, but the pineapple, it's done, right? Just like if you were like, dude, I just love rainbows. I want to put rainbows everywhere. Well, you're going to be putting a certain message out there about yourself. And hey, not to each their own, but if that's not the right message for you, you're going to have some interesting conversations come your way. So yeah, interesting conversations. So how do I add a photo on YouTube? You can only do your picture or send it to the show. All right. What's up with the pineapple? Just look up upside down pineapple, meaning.
Or don't.
Yeah, or don't on incognito mode maybe. Don't do it on a work computer. So yeah. All right, but real quick, before you notice it says 1 out of 2 here. Before we give Brian's feedback on his head hair, do you want to see his journey of the different facial hair varieties?
I do.
Okay.
Oh, Brian.
Look at this. Look at the journey.
That's
the same human.
You just get more dapper in every picture.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's so cool.
I love it.
I do, and I think you said the same. I think this is my favorite Brian look. Or the more recent current one. They're all good. This looks like AI, Brian.
That's a cowboy vibe. I like it.
Brian, that's AI. That's not actually you. I know you use AI, so don't even try to trick me.
Stop.
Don't you dare try to trick me. I got a quick draw. All right? I feel like I would have a quick draw. Good to go. All right. I like it, Brian. I like it. You're a stud. He said it's coming back. It is. With better info than ever. All right. Head hair advice. Look at this luscious lettuce flowing off the screen.
Luscious lettuce.
Goodness gracious. We just have a lucrative lettuce stash on top. He is desperate need of a haircut in his eyes. So telling him to continue to rock it is not going to work.
But I want to.
I think it looks fantastic, Brian.
I do too.
But his wife said, see, send it. So if he needed to have a haircut.
Mm-hmm.
And no, Brian is a photographer. He does his own photography, so these are no filters. What comes to mind? I agree, Leo. Brian's never had a bad beard.
Yeah.
I agree.
I love your hair.
Mike says, looks good. Why cut it?
Yeah.
No, Ralph. This is not a bald and bearded situation.
Get out of here, Ralph.
He owes all men of gray beards this head hair. He's not close to needing it. Nope. Mm-mm. Yeah, send in and we can tell you to keep it all. All right.
Okay, I don't know. I think you should, if you want to just get rid of the, I don't even know what you call that, the hanging part, the tail.
The dangly.
The
dangles.
In the back.
The Brian dangles.
I still think you should keep it, like, longer, though, on top. I don't think you should, like, get, like, a fade or anything like that. Like, you can still run your fingers through it, you know?
Sam's wrong. Don't cut it.
That was my number one.
I know. I told you couldn't say that. And then I said you're wrong.
It's just so good.
Brian, I can't imagine a haircut on this.
Wait, let's look at his other hair.
Oh, good call. I think they're all hatted. Nope, I'm wrong. The top is.
Okay, I like the third one. Because it's still, like, long. Like, if you're like, I need to cut it.
Nope.
Go to the third one.
Nope. Brian, not allowed.
You can't tell him not to cut it when he asked for your advice.
I'm usually like the leader of that pack, and like I gotta respect the advice that they're asking. And I'm contradicting myself. I am a hypocrite right now, fully. That's how strong I feel. I've seen your haircuts, Brian. They're great. No, you look younger. Like this one over here is, I agree, the best one. Over here, which is current, this is older, right? He's gone through this journey. It's at least a year ago.
Goodness.
You look the youngest with this hair. You look the most dapper. You look flowing. No. Nope. Yep. Cut it with invisible scissors. Yeah, finger cut. There we go. Nope. I'm not allowed. Not allowed. It just looks so good, man. Like, that's luscious.
Yeah.
And the texture, the color.
And I feel it goes with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Kevin's growing out his hair too. Let's go. I've
Kevin's
got no texture. It's so fine.
Isn't Kevin's hair long?
It's so fine. You so fine. You so fine. Okay, what's the problem with that?
Look at those curls.
Right here. This
Look
boy
at
said,
that.
"Beep." That's awesome, dude. That is awesome.
I think it looks really good.
Nope. Yep. Discussion done. Don't.
Kev's hair is super curly.
Interesting.
Did I know that?
His beard's real textured, but
Interesting.
yeah. Interesting. Brian, if you don't mind, my man Cubic, good to hear from you, man. Haven't seen a comment from you in ages. What mustache wax do you use to help out our friends in the chat? Let them know. Okay. The amount of money I would pay to have your hair and beard, and I'm 33. Yeah. Brian, nope, you're not cutting it. Nope, sorry, wife. No, just kidding.
Sorry, wife.
Awesome, dude. All right, Paul T. It has been since February 16th of 2023 that I've been growing out my beard. I did a trim in February 2024, and then another trim in October 24, nothing other than that. Some weeks and months, my routine is doing good. Other times, it's hit and miss. Need to get back on drinking a whole lot more water, which I know will help my beard and overall health. I need to go back to watch your videos on trimming up cheeks and sideburns, as I know those are too long right now, but wanting to clean it up a bit. What would you say about the proposed trim line? Any thoughts on needing to shape the sides a bit more? When I've trimmed it, it's been a flat cut versus a rounded cut. I feel that it looks better for my face. Okay, this is a good one.
Yeah.
So the trim, the shape, the cheeks, the sides, all that kind of stuff. Yep. Regan says, it makes sense now when people stare at me when I have a pineapple in the grocery cart. I need to make sure it's in there correctly. No.
You just got an upside down pineapple in your car.
That's real. That is one of the spots. I think that's where it started. You know, like the little like seat little cubby spot where you can put like groceries. They put
I've
it.
never heard that.
Yeah, they put it in there upside down, and that's one of the places they tried to find
my
people.
gosh.
So yeah, dude, if you're like,
They-
gosh,
They try to find people.
why all these like cougar women coming up to me? We did have a cougar sighting today. Sam wasn't home. She came out sniffing. Got out my spray bottle. Back up, back, woman. My spray bottle is the hose. Psh, back up, woman.
I did get a new hose nozzle today that has more water pressure, so watch out.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Amber sent you a picture.
Oh,
All right.
of Kev's hair?
Yes.
Let me see.
But let's go ahead and check out. Let's check out Paul T.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, his hair is real
It's
curly.
So curly.
Yeah.
I did not expect
Don't say
that.
somewhat curly, Amber. That's so curly.
Who said?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Did my updated picture go through? It's you leaning on a truck like a model. So I don't know. You tell me. All right, let's see what we have here for Mr. Paul.
Nice.
So here's
Wow, look at that.
Great beard. Here's been the journey. Here's been the cut. Paul, no, you should not have a straight cut for your beard and for your face. You're on the right line there, but it needs to be curved, in my opinion. I don't like the straight cut.
I think flat like blunts it out and
Yep.
like stubs your head out.
Yep, my line right there is perfect. Is perfect. Oh, wow, look how cool this is. Jacobs, look at that beard. Look at that beautiful couple. He said, I've never drank water before until I found this channel. Now I'm drinking a gallon plus a day and never felt better. My head hair is coming so alive. My beard is happy too, but didn't care. Let's go, dude.
Nice.
His head hair, his beard, his energy. That's awesome, man. Absolutely awesome. But yeah, perfectly cut right there. Everything else, I don't see an area that needs trimming or concern at this point.
Yeah.
But yep, just a nice little rounded curve, and it's an easy answer on this one. Justin says curved. Manny says beard's coming in good. I agree with Dan. Definitely curve. Yeah, easy on this one. Some days styling's good. Some days it isn't. Yeah, that's a beard. Yep, looks good. Looks full. Love it, dude. Keep it going. Okay, beautiful. All right, thank you, Paul.
I can't stop yawning.
You good,
My
baby?
gosh.
Oxygen deficiency. All right. Curved. Yep. Awesome. Yeah, that's an easy one, man. It looks fantastic. Love the texture. Love the color. Love the coverage. Nice little curved trim. You're good to go. And I do like it. And there's some guys where I'm like, maybe you should have a shorter beard, you know? No, I like your beard way more than the shorter one.
Agreed.
It suits you very well. Very well. All right, Nate C. I have a haircut and beard cleanup trim this upcoming Friday. Any advice on what to focus on for the beard? Pics are of it groomed with some good old beard Octane oil. Let's go, Octane. And yep, curved, definitely curved. There you go. Okay. All right. I'd be in the bathroom all day if I drank a gallon. Your body will adjust.
It's true.
Your body will adjust. You will be for a month or two, but your body will adjust. I promise you.
I don't know if it took a month. I feel like it took like a week.
Yeah, I was being safe. I was being
Safe.
I was being like, I didn't want people to think
Like, that's a long time.
Yeah.
A month of going to pee
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah, no, your body adjusts. I promise you that. Okay, let's check out what Nate has here, and this is for the beard trim on what to. Whoa, goodness
Wow.
gracious!
I wasn't expecting that.
No, me either, and I made this. Wow. Yeah, I'm not kidding. I did not expect that. Wow, the color, the shape, the texture. So everybody in the chat's gonna say it's not needed, and they're not wrong.
What's the question? I forgot.
He's going for a beard trim and haircut. What should he
Okay.
do? I want an inch off the bottom with a nice rounded trim.
Are you growing? Was that said?
He just simply said, I got a trim on Friday. What should I focus on?
Focus on the hair, not on the beard.
Yeah, there's not much on the beard, dude.
I wouldn't trim it.
Yeah.
You look like you're a growing kind of guy.
Yeah. And even look at the side shot.
Right.
So to respect the entry, because that's what we do here, when you ask for advice, we respect the question. Just trying to pinch me over here. And no, it looks great, man.
Yeah.
But if you do need to trim or you want to trim just an inch off the bottom, no more, nice little rounded curve.
That's going to be your beard in a few years. You got those gray stripes coming in.
Mm-hmm.
That's your.
Especially
the
that
texture,
like underside here.
Yeah.
Those grays coming in.
That texture is your texture.
It is, for sure. For sure. I ain't mad at that at all, dude. Yep. Unless that was sarcasm, Amber. I was being silly. That was sarcasm.
Call him out.
You guys gotta know when I get sarcastic. Or not. It's more fun that way. So, all right. J Boogie with the hoodie. So here we go. And I'm not sure you need a haircut. I know. You might just need to cancel your appointment.
Save your money.
You just need to cancel the appointment, homie. All right, J Boogie. I had an get ready. You ready for this?
No.
Prepare yourself.
No.
I had an accident with a flamethrower.
What? Good way to
River,
start.
Are you hearing this? Oh, he heard
said
it.
no.
He shook his head. He said,
I had an accident with a flamethrower.
I need you guys to look at this.
In
Moose said, huh? Huh? Let me start that again, you guys. Hey, do not ever, all the people missing Beard Advice Live, shame on them. Shame on them. How do you miss this free entertainment? I had an accident with a flamethrower. Wow, I just lisped that. I couldn't even get it out correctly. I went into a full lisp. Wow. I had an accident with a flamethrower. It happens. Boys will be boys. The gun literally burst and some of my beard caught on fire.
God. I don't mean to laugh because this is probably traumatizing.
If you can't laugh at this, Jay Boogie, you shouldn't leave the house because this is.
I have questions. Why did you have it in the house?
This Loki, he goes, I came into a flamethrower story. This is going to be a good night. I'm taking a picture of this and I'm putting like the Game of Thrones, like shame. Wow. Yeah. Look at Brad. He's like, late to the show. This sounds great. Yeah. Go get Caroline. Get her in here. Yeah. Flamethrower and beards don't play well. Nope.
Oh my gosh.
Nope. All right. From the top. I had an accident with a flamethrower. It doesn't get easier. And the gun literally burst and some of my beard caught on fire. It was terribly damaged. Sorry, I don't have pics of the incident. I shaved off with clippers right away on site because I was afraid it would cause long-term damage on my skin. Wow. One of the pics I sent you will show you how long my beard used to be. It was at 6 months. He said, he goes, I was outside at my job testing it out. I work at...
Shoot.
River. Slow blinked. I was outside at my job testing it out. I work as a nurse.
At least you knew what to do in case there was damage. Oh. Wait. Why you guys have flamethrowers?
Guys, heat in moderation for beards. Listen to Dan. Wow. I work as a home help. Doesn't help.
What a story.
Yep, doesn't help. What? So one day in band camp as a nurse, I was using a flame, like, what?
That's crazy.
What? Oh man, this is the best story ever sent into Beard Advice Live, Jay Boogie. Thank you so much. All right. He's probably traumatized. Let's move on, guys. I've been growing my beard since April 1st from a shave. I will post 2 pics of my current beard. Today's at day 56. So about 2 months. What do you think? Do you think my beard will grow the same or will be different in growth or too soon to tell?
Oh my gosh.
Too soon to tell. Okay. Yeah. If you feel like as a home nurse, you got to roll up with a flamethrower, times are getting crazy. Times are getting crazy. And I know there's a logical story behind it, but that's not fun. Why would we? How do you top this?
Fun.
We don't. We sign off.
Beard Advice Live is done.
Guys,
see you never.
We told you summer soccer is going to be crazy, and there's never been a better time to,
Oh, my God.
Try to not flame him too much. Yeah. Hold my beard. No, don't, Derek. Don't. Wow. That was incredible.
Okay.
All right. Let's see this. Wow. You guys are welcome, by the way. All right. Jay Boogie.
Oh, my gosh.
So
You're so lucky that you have such a thick beard.
He has, and he's been on the show before when it was about 2-3 months in.
I remember.
And it was freakish growth then as well. And he is asking, I'm about 2 months in, am I on the same growth path, or is it going to be different? Is it going to be worse? Jay Boogie, you are on the exact same path.
Yeah.
You've got nothing to worry about except the best story of your life forever.
I did not realize how short your beard was. Did you get any burns from this?
It was kind of close to the face.
If your beard was on fire, did you get burns?
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah. Jay, no, I have not. Wow. I need a second. Wow. But to answer your question, let's go back to here to not show this story again. But do you think my beard will grow the same? Yes. Not too soon to tell. You will be fine. I agree with Leo. You will have no residual damage. The comeback is crazy. Right, Diego? Luckily, no burns on my face.
Thank goodness.
He said, he was like, let me explain. It was at work and I'm a nurse.
More questions.
Let me explain. I'm a kindergarten teacher. Oh, okay. Got it.
Man.
Oh, man, that's amazing. Tell us there's a video. There had to be a Ring doorbell or some security. There's got to be. The neighbors. My dad fell in a chair up north and we got it on video and it's gold. One of our favorite friend contractors, Dustin, he fell on our curb outside.
Dan fell on the back stairs.
Oh, man. Going down the stairs in the winter. And they only knew because I came and told her. That was me.
Then we watched it on repeat for like 5 minutes.
That's how much of a man I am, though. I fell. No one knew. No one would ever know for the history of the world. But I was laughing so hard. I had to come tell Sam, pull the video, and we both had to make fun of me. So, yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah, Ring doorbells catch some wild stuff. That's for sure. Yeah, use a heated brush next time. Way better. Yeah, way better. Okay.
Oh, gosh.
Dan says, let's give him a break. Dan says, let me rerun the story again.
So true.
So you're saying you're getting to know me. I'm frisky tonight, guys. I'm just having fun with it. Ring cameras are great. Oh, they're life-changing. You put ours back on, I noticed?
Yes, I did.
Beautiful. All right. Yeah. Oh, man, that was funny. Jay Boogie, thank you so much.
That was a good laugh.
That was a great one. Yep, that was a great one. All right, Lewis. I wanted to send back in for a beer journey update from January, or Annuary if you fancy. I've never heard anybody say that, but it seems like it fits. I was born on the 15th of Annuary. I'm right now around I promise you guys, I'm sober as can be too. I'm around the 7-month mark. My beard is measuring at 4 inches, but I've also done 2 trims for a total of 3 inches off the bottom. This has let even the cheek hairs catch up with the growth of the rest of the hairs. I've also done some minor sculpting down through the sideburns and upper cheek jaw area. I feel this is about the perfect length for me. One, it is the length of the Verde category for Worlds. Love that, which I may or may not attend since I'm buying my first house this summer. Congrats. 2, it still allows me to keep the dapper look when dressing up. 3, it still keeps the mustache a focal point in my opinion. I've included a few pics of one is a week before the others, but has me in my suit so you can see. Okay, yeah. I'd like to get both of your thoughts and suggestions on this style for me and where you think I should go from here. I truly appreciate your advice. Awesome. So the style and where he should go from here.
Okay.
Got it? Let's check. Dude. So this is the before. This was when he sent in January.
Wow.
All right. So in January, he's taken off 3 inches from this since then. So he probably had it around here to give us an idea of what his beard was. And this is where he's at right now. Again, he likes it because it allows him to have the collar, the tie, focal point of the mustache. I'm going to answer for Sam. Oh, we didn't show people. That's my bad. Oh, my gosh. I didn't have it up.
Oh, my God.
I didn't have it up. That's my bad right there.
Oh, my gosh.
That's my bad. So, okay, here we go, guys.
Noob.
Yeah, we got you. And then again, here is his write-up, everybody. They didn't even read it when I was going through all that.
Oh, my
So here's the write-up. Essentially, he wants to know where he should go from here. Here, and this is about where he probably was with about 3 inches off the beard. Right about there. From here, you maintain. You hold that line. You continue your trims. You continue the dapperness. The way that you blend the sideburns into the beard right here. The way that you blend the bald fade. It's immaculate. It is stylish. It fits your face shape. It fits your style. It fits your physique. He's a very fit guy. The mustache is perfect. You maintain this style unless you feel a little inkling to go longer, and then you have all the clearance in the world to go longer. Thoughts?
I thought you answered for me.
I did.
I agree. I think it looks really good. I think you look super dapper, and I love the length that you can see like your tie and your collar and stuff, because you don't really get that a ton with bearded people, that you can see all that going on because their beards normally cover it up. So I like that.
Right. And for me, that doesn't fit my style. I don't want a tie. I don't want a collar, so it's not an issue. But if you do like those things and you'd be able to rock a bow tie, it will suit you well. So, yeah, 100%. I think he's in Florida right now already, Ralph, just locating to a different part of Florida. All right. Awesome, Lewis. All right. G-Tone. Thank you for the amazing community you've created, Dan and Sam C. You're welcome. I don't think I'd be where I'm at with beard and other aspects of life without the knowledge and amazing people. I've been a longtime watcher and beardsman and thought it was time to ask for advice. Bit nervous. Do you have a flamethrower story? July 18th is my year of growth. Okay, so coming up. Was once longer, but got poison ivy, had to shave.
Oh, no.
That's close to a flamethrower story. Goodness gracious. What is up tonight? A few months ago, I messed up a transparency trim, a small one, and had to go from 4.5 inches to 1 inch. Oh, no. May not be manly, but I teared up doing so. Hey, that gut shot's real. With your help and knowledge, my growth since the first full shave almost a year ago has been amazing. I'm aiming for about 5 to 6 inches for keeps, currently at 3.5. So on to my current point in growth. I've been using Dr. Nick's growth stimulator like you suggested. I fell out of my habit and have been using it again for about a week. My right side seems thinner, but could be due to roll on my right side at night, probably. For my routine in the morning, I use oil after washing daily and conditioner every other. I don't use my heat besides a heated brush for my mustache. Was wondering if there's anything I could do to help it, or any trimming or shaping that should be done. Any advice whatsoever. Okay. So he just has like a full send in. Give me some help.
Yep.
Let's check it out. G-Tone. Hey.
Oh, it's great.
What a beard, dude. I actually don't think you need any other heat. I think it's very dialed in, very like purposeful.
Yes.
Love the character of it, the texture of it. I agree. The mustache should almost always use heat, in my opinion, and it looks really, really nice. God, I feel like tonight, if you're new here, you guys, I feel like tonight we're saying a lot of keep it up, maintain, go where you're at, where I've made drastic suggestions recently, but I don't know what I would change.
No. You seem like you're doing everything right.
Yeah. You're dialed in.
You don't need a transparency trim.
Nope. No, not at all. No, if anything, my biggest advice would be to consider going shorter. Yeah, let me do a better line than that. Consider going shorter in this area right here.
Yeah.
where the
I can
head
see
hair
that for sure.
meets the beard, do a nice little fade, do a nice little 2-guard, 3-guard in that area, and maybe taper it down a little bit.
Yeah, I think that would give you a really clean look. The sideburn hairs are a little squirrely.
Yeah. Yep. And that's just for me personally is like my biggest pet peeve in the world of myself. I don't care about anybody else, but I think that would make the beard pop a little bit more and be a little bit more purposeful. But the beard itself, fantastic. Yep. Fantastic. And so, yeah. Wow. Eric, who works out in the wilderness, is immune to poison ivy.
Wow.
I didn't even know people were.
Did you like get it so much that your body's like, oh, not again?
Right, it's in the system. Interesting. So yeah, absolutely. Nice. So Blue Water said if you're using the serum, do it every day for a couple of weeks. He said it worked for him, made a difference. Love that. But Dan, you make money off that stuff. Yeah. People, makes a difference. All right. Thanks, G-Tone. Yeah, dude, it looks awesome. Super, super great beard. Keep it up. Thank you for all the kind words and following the channel. You can be. It's an allergy. I wish I was immune. Interesting. Interesting.
So the only people that get it are people who are allergic to it? Is that the
Interesting.
situation?
Okay. Interesting. All right. The end. Questions. Real quick, guys, and then a giveaway. I'll actually throw the giveaway link in the chat so you guys can sign up as we offer a few. Yeah. Moose said, yeah. All right. Interesting. Okay. Let's go here. Okay. How can you stop your beard from being wavy in the morning? Sam, what is the answer to waves in the morning?
Heat.
Heat. The only solution to waves in your beard is heat. So, yeah, using...
I was like, how to stop waking up with waves? I wasn't sure
can't.
about the question.
Yep. How the heck do you get rid of poison ivy?
Flamethrower.
Sam had kind of a funny one. Gee, look at you. That was good, actually. Or flamethrower, yeah. How do you know if you're using too much or too little beard oil? Got you, dude. Jim Bob, too much. After 30 minutes of applying, run your hand through your beard. If your hand is greasy, then you use too much. After 30 minutes, if your skin is dry and like flaky or itchy, you either use the wrong oil for you or you didn't use enough or you're just very dehydrated.
I was going to say, if it's just like nothing.
Yeah, it could be just dehydration. CJ Boogie's got a sense of humor. He said, ha, 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 ha. Love it. All right. He said it would, though. Yeah, it would cure it. I bet. Yep, I bet. Take a bath and put a cup of full... Is that...
Yeah.
That's real?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
It's like a old grandma
Not with a beard.
Suggestion thing.
Not with a beard.
He's not talking about under your beard. He's
Okay.
talking about like
All
on your
right.
skin.
Cap, not cup. Okay, did I say cup? All right, interesting. Good call. All right. Yeah, easy one there. 30-minute rule. And I have a video on that, Jim Bob, if you want to look up too much beard oil, Dan C. Bearded. Got you. Is it okay to use different oils together? Yes, absolutely, dude. I actually did a video on that probably 2 months ago of mixing oils. Have fun. Dynamite, I don't know if he's in here right now. He is like the mixing master of the community.
Beard oil mixologist.
He is. He truly is. Check out his Instagram and his YouTube, you guys. Great guy, great friend, great beard, great content creator. Dynamite. If he's in here, he'll drop a comment. So there he is.
Loves soccer.
Soccer. Great dad. So yeah, check out right there. Dynamite. If you guys need me to message me on Instagram if you need a link. He shows his combinations on Instagram and is just a really good dude. Yep, really, really good dude. Okay. Da-da-da. Yeah, I get reactions to cinnamon as well. Productions. All right. Recommendations on using beard butter in the morning or evening? Entire personal preference. Genuinely no right or wrong answer. I prefer it in the evening, but if you like it in the morning, hey. And we're talking beard butter here, guys, by the way. All right. Hey, Dan, do you know if tariffs are in beard oils into Canada? I've never seen it happen. And I interact with a lot of companies and consumers on a daily basis. There's a lot of like fear mongering and this and that. I've not actually seen it impact. Now, on the supplier side for companies, there are things that could happen. Has it really come true? No, not really. But no, I haven't seen any of the tariffs actually get any big impact there. All right. Why do we like the wind going through our beards? That's so Chef, this is how we ask questions. We always want to break down the why. Like, there's got to be a biological reason why that's rewarding, right? Our body has a reward system, and it's based on reproducing and surviving. Why do we like the feeling of wind through our hair?
It's oxygen. You're getting air. You're outside. You're getting fresh air. Fresh air is better life.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, why do you like, we thought about this on our hike, like, why is the sound of running water, like a stream, so satisfying? Because water's life.
Yeah.
Like, you need it. Why do we universally love the smell of a campfire? Because fire is life. And so, yeah, it's so interesting. Don't get us started on that. Any recommendation on how to organize all the products I have purchased since finding you? However you want to display them. We have some wood shelves in our bathroom.
Oh, no.
Sam bonked her head on them today.
I hit my head so hard on those shelves I thought I was going to throw up. I've never hit my head so hard before.
That's crazy.
It doesn't hurt or anything.
What companies have more of a holding butter for helping with styling? All of them. They just call it balm, Manny. No, I would say the most full body butters would be Artius Man, Bahua, and Dr. Nick's. One more time, the full body butters, Artius Man, Bahua, and Dr. Nick's. So, yes. Canada's dealing with a strike. They are. The Canadian Post is on strike again. I was looking into this today. So, yeah. Yep. And UPS can have customs that you don't realize, but it's not the tariffs. That's their own customs. So, yeah. Yep. Okay. It's a physical connection, something about wind tugging on indirect affection. Yeah, it could be just your oxytocin levels that summon when you have movement with your hair. Yeah, interesting. The reward system in the brain responds. Yep. What stripping wash would you recommend? I would recommend Dead Man Beard Co.'s stripping wash. They are the best. All right. Dan's full. I got the jokes tonight. I got the jokes tonight. Okay. Love it. Thank you guys. All right. Giveaway potential winner. Shout out to Beard Octane, you guys. If you see your name on the screen, you won 3 items that are new as of like 2 weeks ago on this channel, giving away the deodorant, the solid wash bar, and the soap bar, all in positive charge. Maybe I'll wear that
Did
tomorrow.
Your stomach
Yeah,
growl as you whistled?
it did.
It was like synced up.
Yeah, that's how a body works. Jeez. Tomorrow, I have a kind of a cool honor. They asked me to be a judge for this like young entrepreneur. It's like Shark Tank for middle schoolers. And I'm the judge for the county, one of 3 judges. And maybe I'll wear some positive charge tomorrow for that.
Oh, yeah.
That seems fitting. But there might be some ladies there.
What about it?
They're going to like it.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. You guys heard it.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. We have a winner. And not to like build suspense or give it away too much, but the winner was an participant on the show today. They're getting excited. Literally random draw, Gleam. Sam's right here. Participant on the show today. Do we have in the building Mr. Frank E? Not Frankie, but Frank E. Frank, if you're still out there, drop a comment. So, yeah, I busted. I have a busted flamethrower. Yeah, no, if it was rigged, we would have given it to the flamethrower victim.
Jeez.
Well, I think that's an accurate way to put it.
Frank, he's here.
Frank, welcome. Welcome, Frank. For some reason, I when I drew Frank's name on that one, I pictured somebody else. I pictured you as African American. Don't know why, Frank. I think I must have been talking to a Frankie buddy of mine earlier who's got more melanin than you do. So I don't know if that's where that came from, but That's hilarious. He was like, that's me. And at first I was literally like, no, it's not. I was thinking of a different, I'm like, no, it's not. It is. It is indeed you. Oh, man. Guys, I'm so sorry, but we do have to end the show. I desperately want to keep going. And so I have a lot to continue to talk about. Flamethrowers. And yeah, I'm probably thinking of Frankie J. He's the man. So I said Frank E, and that's Frankie. Okay, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, Frankie J is the man. Okay. This was fun.
It was a good one.
I don't even know how we explain that to people, but we got to go. That's what they say the rule is, right? You want people wanting more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I want more of the stream, too. That was a flirty joke. Okay. All right, guys. I'm out of here. I am out of here, everyone. Sam's out of here. Final words for our friends.
Is River over there?
Yep.
Bye, River.
River boy. Oh,
Aww,
what's
hi,
up,
buddy.
dude? Oh, he's tired. He's tired. All right, guys. It's good, honest banter like in the. That's what we do. That's all we do is talk, especially me. All right.
Somebody doesn't shut up.
Hey, I'll see you guys in Florida.